friends, it's Sydney from Sid Plans It Out. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, thank you so much for stopping by. Today, we are going to be doing my first plan with me in my Hobonichi weeks that I am using as a wellness planner. This is what my first 2 weeks looked like in this planner. Lots of pen smearing and like transfer. So I bought a pencil board to put in here for when I'm writing. That way it doesn't like do that where it like prints onto the other page. So yeah, I think I'm going to try using one of these little magnetic clip things that I found in my stuff a little while ago, except it might be too big because I'm gonna need the page, but whatever, we'll use it for right now. Oh, it also is heavy, so it's gonna hold the page down. That's nice. Okay, so I have my little trackers, and remember when I when I printed these and they were like, I was like, oh no, they're so tiny. Well, now it's perfect because they fit really nicely in this little tiny planner. Okay, so yeah, they fit really nice. I'm very excited about that. Sorry, I like lost my train of thought. For this spread, I pulled out this On a Bean Paper Co. On a Mission sticker book, Florals Volume 1. I want to use, I'm not going to put a ton of like stickers in here, but I want pretty stickers because I'm not going to use a ton of them, right? So I want to use these because they're stunning. And at least this week, it kind of feels like spring is coming. We'll see how long that lasts. It could snow in 3 days for all I know, because welcome to the Midwest. But we're gonna put out the spring vibes, okay? We're gonna put it out there. And then I also put out the Love Yourself sticker book from Live Love Posh because there are so many really great quotes back here, and I do want to use some of those. So first things first, I want to like draw out the boxes and whatnot, but I'm going to change them up a little bit. So instead of making this into 3 boxes, if you've never seen a Hobonichi Weeks, there are like these little dots right here that show you like how to divide it perfectly into 3, which is kind of amazing. But instead of dividing it into 3, I'm just going to divide it into 2, and I'm going to put all of my food over here. I'm going to put movement here because one of my goals is to start, putting in some intentional movement into my life, into my days. And this week's goal is just 10 minutes of intentional movement. It's currently Monday and I don't work today. So I already got in my 10 minutes. I actually did 19 minutes, but I went on a walk of intentional movement. So I already got that done. And then I'm going to do the same here where I have steps. And then I'm going to put these trackers, I think here. Yeah, so it's going to be a little bit bigger. Now I'm wondering, what if I just put them here and then put what my movement was? And then I can just like decorate this section and put like a tracker at the top. Ooh, maybe I do that because I do have like some habit things that I want to track in here too. And then I would be able to use more stickers. I think we're going to do that. But what I need to do is find, like, I want to use a color, I think, for these instead of just like black. So I'm thinking I'm going to use a brush marker, and I could just use the orange one that I used in all of my others, like in my Hobonichi cousin. Like I could use that, but these aren't like super orange. They're more like, they're red and yellow. So then it kind of like gives an effect to me that they're orange, because I straight up until this moment was like, oh, they're orange, but they're really red and yellow. So we could do yellow. Maybe we just do yellow. We just make it bright and fun and live our lives that way. I think that's what we're gonna go with. Let's see what this actually looks like though. we'll use one of these blank pages back here. Oh, I think that matches really well. Okay, cool. So I want to draw lines. However, do I want to use a ruler? I mean, I do want to use a ruler. I just don't know how this is going to work with a ruler, but I guess we will find out. Because I think I want to do all of the lines. Like the entirety of everything over here. I want to add some color to it. Oh, that wasn't bad. Okay. I should have started at the bottom though. I continue to do this, but I found that starting at the bottom is better because then you're not gonna like put your hand in it and potentially mess it up kind of thing. Ooh, except there was stuff all over my ruler and now it's all over my brush marker. Oh no. How that didn't happen until the second go round, I'm not sure, but now I gotta clean this off as I definitely got all of that color on here. Don't you hate when that happens? It's another reason why using rulers with markers is I'm always like, do I really want to? Okay, I got most of it. I think that'll be okay. So that one's gonna be a little funny colored, but that's fine. And then I'm just going to, all right, I wiped that off, so hopefully it will be okay now and I will not have more problems. Oh yeah, that's good. So how are you guys doing today? I hope you're having a good day. How is your wellness journey going if you're on a wellness journey? I have not really been focusing on mine very much the last few weeks, but also if you watched my goals video for this week, and then you'll probably know that I really haven't been concentrating on a whole lot of anything except like surviving my day recently, which, you know what, sometimes that's just how it goes. That's just the way life is. So I'm not mad about it. I just wish, oh boy, now I'm transferring marker everywhere. Oops. I'm not mad at myself about it because, sometimes that's how it goes, but sometimes I'm like, man, I really wish that I was doing better with my goals and such. So yeah, that's where I'm at. So how are your guys's wellness journeys going? I almost did the same thing where I start at the top. There's also like this darker line here instead of being dotted. So it's like, it stands out for like, hey, you could do another box there and it's going to be the same size as the other ones. And then if you wanted more that were the same size, you could obviously just count out the same amount of squares because it is grid, which is really nice. I enjoy that. Oh gosh, I'm making a mess. This is why I was skeptical of using the ruler. Whoops. Oh well, it is what it is. It's, it happens. It's not the end of the world. It's not, my favorite thing ever. Obviously, I would like for that to not happen, but mistakes are, part of life. So, oh well. It's not going to be perfect, but I'm just going to live with it because what else can you do, Oh boy. I mean, the only other option is to not use the ruler, but then my lines are going to be really crazy. So let's not do that. Oh boy, those are real bad. Maybe if I do it this way. Oh Lord, welcome to my disaster. I am a disaster. Yeah, that was definitely the way to go there. All right, well, now I know. Now, I think I'm gonna do, let's do this line. Like I said, I'm going all out. We're doing all the lines because this is really like the only color that's gonna be added to this side. I'm not gonna put a ton of stickers over there, or really any, honestly, because I want to use the space. So this is how we're gonna go about it, is by making it colorful with a marker. I saw someone do this, I think on Instagram, and I was like, ooh, that's smart. Now I have marker all over myself, but you know, it's fine. This is what happens. I don't know if this is even exciting to watch, but hi, here's this for you. Sometimes that's how I feel with like new things. I'm like, is this interesting? I mean, probably not, but also like this is the process and this is what I'm doing. So I feel like I'm just gonna keep going, and yeah, that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna have to wash my hands when I'm done with this. Whoops. All right, let's attempt this line and hope that we don't make a huge disaster here. I'm not confident, but we'll see what happens. All right, all right. Yikes. All right, now we'll do this one, and then we'll be done with just drawing lines. Because I'm sure it's not that exciting to watch. All right. Cool. Now, let's, oh, I guess I need to, I lied. I said that I was going to be done drawing lines, but I need to put in like the habit tracker over here. Also, maybe I put these, maybe I put them this way. Will they fit? Ooh, they will. I mean, they're going to overlap a little bit, I think, but honestly, I'm okay with that. Let's put these in real quick while all of that hopefully dries before I make a big mess. I love this little tiny planner. I like this. This is like the perfect amount of space for me when it comes to, I think I'm gonna start at the bottom. Actually, no, let's start in the middle. That way we can figure out how much space we're actually going to need. That's a smart idea, Sydney. I want to like, I might actually have to use my tweezers. So I want it to be like even out both sides. That way, if I need to overlap anything, I know how to do it. What was I saying? Oh, like, so this planner, I wasn't planning on buying a week's, like at all, not even a little bit. Maybe we'll put this here. I don't know. Is that weird? I mean, maybe, but I don't want them to like completely overlap. I was hesitant to buy this because I was like, well, my other planner, like it's working, but also it wasn't because I wasn't like doing it. Whereas this one, it's just like a little tiny little baby planner, and I don't know. There's just something about it where I'm like, yep, that's easy. That's simple. Like we're just going to go with it. So I wasn't originally planning on buying this one. Although if I'm being honest, I wasn't originally thinking that the cousin was like actually going to work out and I was going to stick with it, even though I bought it with the hopes that I would actually stick with it. But you know how that goes sometimes. So, you know, but I'm really liking this little baby planner, and there's supposed to be really nice weather this week, which is why I was like, you know what? We're gonna try for 10 minutes of intentional movement this week. And oh no, now I have this problem. I should have started at the top. Okay, so let's go to the top. Hold on. So there. Oh, this one's gonna go here. All right, well, this is gonna be a fun little adventure to get these all on here. We just won't push them down all the way until we're done. What was I saying? Oh yeah, it's supposed to be really nice this week, like I was saying. So we'll see how this goes. Also, I do at some point want to like really just like get back into, I mean, I feel like my biggest thing is just that I'm a bum, which is why I like don't you know, I don't ever have like energy or anything like that. So I feel like 10 minutes of intentional movement is, you know, a good way to like get me back to not being such a bum, I guess. Well, we'll see. But this little planner has been very nice. I did put it in my bag last week and then I kind of smushed it. I accidentally like put my wallet inside of the cover. So a couple of the pages at the front are a little bit bent, but that's okay. All right, we've done that. I do want to put a tracker. I was kind of thinking of doing it this way, like putting it this way. I think I'm going to. So what were the things that I wanted to track? So I've been doing, okay, so I do want to do these still. So PT, read, water, standing ring. I think those are what I want. I feel like there was something else, but I think we're going to go with those. So we need it to be, why is this so hard in my brain? Yeah, okay, Monday through, I was like, what? My brain couldn't figure it out. So it doesn't need to be that big, right? Because it only needs to go Monday through Sunday. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 2.5. All right. And then I'm just going to draw it down all the way, even though there's not going to be that many habits. But if there's something that like I remember later that I'm like, oh yeah, I wanted that one. Oh man, whatever. There's something later that I'm like, oh yeah, that's what I wanted. I wanted to put that in there. Then I want to have room for it. So we'll do that. And then I'm going to put just like a little swatch here, and then I'll write habits over that. Now I have my Pentel Energel Clenna. Oh, that brush marker is from Rytech. It's one of their sign brush pens, in case you were curious. Monday, Tuesday. I forgot the days of the week for a second there. That's cool. All right. So we have PT, which I'm going to put an X for Monday because I have a PT appointment today. And that's the only one because my therapist is going out of town for the rest of the week. And then water, read, PT, water, read, oh, standing ring. And, oh my gosh, this looks not great. The other thing I was thinking was movement, which I'm going to track, but I think it would also be nice to like see it in the graph, even though I'm going to see it there. Does that make sense? Might be a little repetitive. I might not do that actually. Let's just go with that for right now. And then I'm going to take my Tombow, Fudenosuke, however you want to say it, brush marker. And I'm going to put habits. Oh boy, that does not look great. But this is also like a weird angle that I'm writing at, like a weird page angle. So that's fine. All right, now let's put in some stickers and then we'll come back to, I want to label these, which do I need to label them? No, but I'm going to. So let's put in some pretty first. I love these. These are so fun. Like, these are absolutely stunning. I'm obsessed with them. I'm just going to put this here. I know I'm going to have to cut off that clear on the bottom, but that's okay. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. I like looked up for scissors and then forgot what I looked up for. Like, what? Anyone else's brain work like that? Like, yeah, I know I need to look up for this thing, but now I don't remember what the thing was. Ugh. That yellow being smeared is really going to bother me, but that's okay. I will get over it, I guess, as much as possible. Are there any others that like kind of match that? I want something to go there, but I mean, I could put in one of those or one of these. Or I could just put in, I think a smaller one of these will fit. Maybe if I can get it out of the sticker book, which is always my biggest life struggle. Hence my jewelry tool here. Pretty sure it's a beading awl. I think that's what it's called. But it works really well for pulling stickers off of pages. So it's what I've been using. Like, works really well with like clear stickers, getting them off of here, off of the backing, because a lot of times clear stickers are really thin, right? So they're kind of hard to like pull out. I want to make sure that this isn't going to cover. Oh, I guess I don't have any habits down there. And there's only one that I can think of that I might add, so we'll just do that. Okay, cutting these, like cutting things off of here really scares me for some reason. And I think it's just because the paper like feels so delicate. I mean, the paper is kind of delicate, but also it's definitely not, I know I said this when I was doing my cousin, but it's not as like thin and scary as people made me think that it was. Like, I really thought it was going to be terrifying, but it's really not that bad. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I also really, I don't think I've had any, okay, I've had one page rip. That's it. Like one singular rip when trying to pull something up. So I feel like that's pretty good. I kind of feel like I need washi maybe, just like something else to add in here. Ouch, my washi closed on my hand. What do we want? What color do we want? I think that's the biggest thing. I kind of feel like I want red, but also like that might be too much. So maybe we just go with, we could go with grid washi. We could use, I wish I had like a striped, oh, I do. Is that black? I think it is. Look, I have this thick black striped washi. If I can get it undone, I mean, that would be, you know, pretty useful. This might be a little bit overpowering, but also I feel like it's kind of what I want here. Maybe if we just tear it in half, which, yeah, I do have like a smaller striped washi, like black and white striped washi, but I feel like this is better because with the smaller black and white striped washi, it still has like this many stripes on it. It's just like the washi is thinner, but I think I like this. So we're gonna go with this. Just a little bit there, and then I'm gonna take these pieces, like these scraps. Oh, I should have put the scraps down first. Let's do that. Now that I know like kind of the height that this washi is. Because I don't want them to like be completely covered, but I also don't want to be able to see like the edge. Also, I'm gonna put this one down here, even though it's definitely like meant to go the other direction. I'm okay with it. Like it's definitely vertical, but that's okay with me. Just toss a little bit of that down there, and maybe we just put some here. I was thinking we put some at the top, but I want to label these sections at the top. So I think we're gonna go with that. I mean, I could put some up here. I don't know if it's really necessary, but I have this extra piece. Okay, that'll work. This is a very interesting spread. I think it'll look better once I like write in it. But this is what we've got. So let's take my Klenna again, and we're going to label these sections. I'm kind of thinking No, I was gonna say maybe I would use this to like highlight up here, but I feel like that's just like too much yellow at that point. Unless I find like a reddish color that kind of goes. That's my other thought. Like, what does that look like, I wonder? Or, well, yeah, that's probably the only one. Although now it's looking very Chiefs-esque, and I don't really want that. So maybe we go with like this pinkish one. I don't know. Let's see what the colors look like. Where was that page? Oh, that washi is hanging off the edge. This video, I have a feeling, is way, way longer than I meant for it to be. Whoops. That's okay. I can definitely cut it down. I just did not expect it to take this long. But this is what happens, I guess, when you draw a bunch of lines. Oh, those are not as different as I thought they were going to be. I kind of think I like this one because there's like some of that in there. There's just like touches of it. So let's use this. And we're going to pray that none of this smears. We're going to put a little header here and a header here and a header here. And then I'm also tempted to like add a dash of this color over here. Like, just to make it not so boring. Oop, you can't really see that one because that was red, but that's fine. That's fine with me. All right, now let's label these and then we will be done. So this is going to be food. This section, I'm like really scared all of this is gonna smear. This section is movement. And then steps. That was not cute, but that's all right. Okay, there we have it. There is my spread. I used these two signed brush pens from Rytech. I think this washi's from the Happy Planner, if I'm being honest. And then, oh, I never put in a quote. Okay, please hold. Let's see if we can find like a really little one. You thought I was done. You thought you were out of this video. All right, let's, geez, knock everything ever. Okay, I just want like a little something. I kind of like this, and I want to put it right here, as long as it's still like legible. The enough will be legible because it's bold, but I'm not sure about the rest of it. Yeah, I think that'll work. Okay, now I'm done. I know, so much more that I needed to add. All right, that is going to be all for me. Wow, this video really turned out to be very long. I apologize. But yeah, that's gonna be all for me in this spread. Thank you all so much for joining me today. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, I would really appreciate it if you gave it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of my videos, you can hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.